Okay, we're going to now look at workflow number 2. So this is workflow number 1 was when you're just delivering instruction, you want to embed some Google document or something right into maybe the RCE or directly into the module. So workflow number 2 and number 3 are when you're going to make an assignment where you have a two-way street. So the student is going to return some kind of a Google doc. So we're going to look at workflow number 2. And workflow number 2 is where the student is going to actually create like an original document, something they're going to create themselves in their Google Drive. Workflow number 3 is like Google Classroom, where you have a template document that you want them all to have a copy of. So that'll be the next video. But right now we're going to have them make an original document. And so there's two ways then you can do this. Both of them are going to be called an online assignment. But you can just have them put in a URL. And if they do that, of course, you're going to have to teach them how to, share their document, make it publicly accessible or shared with you at least, so that their URL will go in there and then you'll be able to see their document. And that will be a live document. You'll be able to see their document as they're working on it. The other option is still an online assignment, but you're going to do a file upload. And they'll be able to choose from their Google Docs one of the files, but that is actually going to be a static document because when they upload that file, basically it takes a screenshot of their file in Google and then kind of uploads it to you. But the good thing about this workflow number 2 is that both of these things you can attach an outcomes rubric, a Canvas outcomes rubric to them. And you can also see these both of these assignments in the SpeedGrader. So if you're used to Canvas and you like the SpeedGrader, then you'll like that particular option. So I'm going to go to my physics course real quick, and I'm on my assignments page, and I'm just going to show you how to add one of these assignments. So I'm going to click plus assignment, and I could do assignment name. And you can put in, I don't know, a whole bunch of whatever you want to put in for this part here. How many points it's going to be worth. I'll do 3.5 points. And put it in assignment group, whatever. Some assignment group. Display grade as points. Do not count this assignment towards the final grade if you want. Okay, so then in your submission type, you'll see that it's already kind of set on online. You have 4 options: no submission, online, on paper, or external tool. We're going to keep it online, and we're going to actually use either a website URL, so they can just give me the URL of their Google Doc and make sure that they've shared it with you. That is, that can be a problem if they don't know how to do the sharing URL or they forget to, then you're not going to have access to it. Or you can do file uploads. Unlimited attempts, okay, everything else here is okay. You got to do a due date. There we go. So when you're back on the assignment, you can actually add a rubric to this type of an assignment. You can click the plus sign there. I can find a rubric. I'll just select one of these here. Whoops, I'm going to edit that. Use the rubric for assignment grading, so I can just click on the rubric and click the points that I want to use for that. That's good enough. So I'll just click update rubric, and so now there's a rubric attached to this assignment, and I'm going to log out and then see what it looks like from a student's perspective. Okay, now I'm logged in as a student, and I went to the assignments page, and here's the assignment that I just made, so I'm going to click on that. And it tells me the rubric, how I'm going to be kind of graded on this. It says submitting either a website URL or a file upload. So I can click Start Assignment if I'm a student. And you're going to see this page right here. It has the rubric again. It has file upload. Upload a file or choose a file you've already uploaded. So you can just click Upload a file, some kind of Word document or whatever you want. You can actually use your webcam to make a quick little video if you'd like to do that instead. You could add another file. You could click here to find a file you've already uploaded. You could actually put some comments in with this. But there's another tab here for website URL. And you could you can just type in a URL or maybe a URL of a Google Doc that you want, as long as it's shareable. You could put that in here, and you could also do comments here. Do instead is when I click this Google Drive LTI 1.3, and so that's going to have my account be selected. Okay, so there's a document there, just a blank document. I'll click Add. Clicking Attach will temporarily change the share settings of your file to allow your LMS to access it. During this time, anyone with a link to your file can view it. So I can click Attach. So here is your untitled document. Probably should have a title. And then all I have to do is click Submit Assignment. Canvas is currently processing your submission. You can safely navigate away from this page and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I click OK on that. And I could do a new attempt or something like that. So over here it says submitted. It says it's late because I had a different June 2nd was supposed to be or whatever. So it's okay. It's all right. Okay. So there I've uploaded my assignment from the student point of view. And now I'll log back in as a teacher and see what that looks like. All right, now I'm back in the teacher view, and I can go to this assignment file, upload URL assignment, and I'll click on that. And so when I'm on this assignment, you'll look up here, and it says 0 out of 1 submissions graded. So that means I have a submission I need to grade, and I can click it in SpeedGrader. I can download the submissions, but I'm going to click SpeedGrader. And it's going to come in here, and this first student is Mark Herman, and it's going to actually embed the file that's on here. So I can grade it. I can just put in a point value for here, and I can add some comments to it. I can click View the Rubric, and when I see the rubric here, if I want to, should be able to take this and kind of move this over there, so I still see the thing in here. And I can go forward and backwards to different students. So I could go forward, and this student does not have a submission yet. I can go backwards, and there it is again. And I can actually, if you attach a rubric with an outcome on here, you can actually come in here and just kind of click on it and save it, and that'll be the actual grade for it. Okay, so that's nice. If you have a URL or if you have a Google file, it's actually going to be embedded right here into SpeedGrader, and then it can be easily graded. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to log out again, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to log in as the student again and see what they see this time. Okay, I'm logged back in as a student. I look at past assignments because I've already done this. I'm going to click on the assignment right there. If you saw right back there, it's actually showed me my score was 3 out of 3.5. So here it says grade is 3. I can view the rubric evaluation. That's all it's going to show me there is where I did the thing. I didn't put any comments on here. I should have done some comments so you can see the comments on here also. Okay, I could resubmit the assignment here. If I click resubmit the assignment, I can go to Google Drive, select file, click it, attach. And I can maybe put a comment here. Please check again and give me a better grade. And submit assignment. Okay, and then we'll log out again. Okay, when I'm logged back in as a teacher again, you'll see that to-do list over here, I have something that I probably need to check right here again. So I'm going to click on that. And it'll come up to the student I just was at. If you look down here, it says assignment comments, please check again and give me a better grade. So I can say, I will take a look or something. Okay, and I could come up here and I could view the rubric, and I could maybe, okay, I'll give them a better grade. Click Save. And I'll say I said, there you go. And submit that. I'll log back out and we'll check it as a student again. You'll look over here, recent feedback, file upload, URL assignment, college physics, 3.5 out of 3.5. It says there you go. So I got that back. I can click on it if I want, and I can go and kind of look and see the comments and everything else on there. And that's how it works. So that is how an assignment works in Google, where you just want them to make a original document.